All right, we are back at the start of the 2027 season. This is episode 9. We have a lot to go over. I kind of just flew through the off season, so we'll kind of go through all the major changes. I think we left off when we won the World Series. So let's go back. Da, da, da. Okay, so won the World Series. In November, we made a trade down here. We traded Contreras because he wanted some money in ARB, 4.3 mil, and we didn't really see him being part of our future. We just needed to cut some salary. He was pretty good last year in the bullpen, 3.69 FIP. Run prevention wasn't really there, but he'll probably be a good reliever moving forward for the Rangers. Looks like he's going to be their closer. Um, yeah, he's going to be their closer, so good luck to him. We made a small trade with him. We traded for Aaron Zavala, who's going to start in AAA. He's going to DH. I love his eye. Kind of got his uh, stuff worked to not, just trying to get his development going a little more towards just kind of get his power up. There we go. All right. Looks good to me. Get his power up a little because he probably won't be playable with a 40 power. He probably needs at least a 50 in order to get some good playing time. He's a decent player. We also made a huge trade. We traded Ryan Pepio to the Reds. He also wanted a big deal in our, not a big deal, but we needed to. We got him for a good deal with the Rays. We originally traded him for Martin Perez, Michael Taylor, when the Rays were trying to compete, and I don't know why they do that, but they had a lot of arms and they gave him away. We traded him along with a 24-year-old reliever, Brubaker, 33-year-old reliever slash starter, and I don't know why the back button would take me all the way here, but let's see. Brubaker, Moretta, who's actually a decent reliever, but also wanted some money in arbitration. It's a way to cut costs here, and also this guy who ended up being a free agent in exchange for Dylan Cruz, who's been traded twice. He was claimed off waivers by Milwaukee from Washington. I don't know why they would do that. That is crazy. I mean, that's the first time I've seen. I didn't catch it in real time, but that is nuts. In 2024, he was claimed off waivers, and then he was traded to the Reds with Hullub for Spencer Steer. And he hasn't really developed, but then we took a chance on him and we traded for him and Rhett Lauder, who's going to be in AAA. Pretty decent stuff. Kind of like Pepio, but worse. Probably like 20% worse. Just kind of a flyer, see if it works. And they gave us cash too, 10 mil. But Dylan Cruz, I immediately put him in the development lab and successfully trained to get more bat speed. And his numbers just skyrocketed. Power went up 5, potential power, current eye went up 5, overall rating went up 5, potential rating went up 5. So he's looking good. He's going to play a decent amount against lefties, assuming he's going to, fill in for a lot of injuries, which makes sense. And but his stuff is looking good. He's looking like an okay base runner. He isn't really developing how you would like him to develop, so it's understandable. He's looking more like a if he got 500 plate appearances, he'd probably be like, with these current ratings, maybe like a 2-win player. Um, with he played everywhere, crazy. But in Milwaukee, he got 46 plate appearances, point 0.1 WAR, 111 WRC plus. With the Reds, 50 plate appearances, point 0.3 WAR. So he hasn't really gotten a shot. And then we also got Brett Lauder in the move, gave up Brian Pepio. Lauder pitched 46 innings for the Reds last year, 4.12 FIP, all in relief. Just kind of a filler in AAA, just in case we have any injuries. We also, first base coach, we'll go over the coaches, but we signed Mason Miller to a new deal. We tried to put him through the strengthening and conditioning to get this fragile tag off. Didn't work out. Um, Signed Andy Rodriguez to a deal. Rafaela, who we're gonna move. We moved down to AAA to play some right field, get it right field up, because we made another move that I'll go over later. Um, Signed Henry Davis to a 1 year deal. Piora to a 1 year deal. Or, no, sorry. We placed him back on the active roster. Signed a new coach, third base coach right here. Oh no, did I just crash the game? Oh no. Yep, definitely crashed the game. I forgot that when I click on coaches off of a random bar, it'll crash the game sometimes. So here we are, loading back in. And let's go back to major logs. Let's go to November. All right, we signed some bench coaches. I'll go over that later. Signed O'Neal Cruz back. Um, got Clevenger back. He's like one of the main relievers I got on. We actually offered Bednar the 18.9 qualifying offer because he wanted like 4 years at like 15. And I'm like, you know what? I'll take him back for 18 if he accepts it. Sure. But then a big move. We traded Mitch Keller to the Dodgers. We retained 25% of the last 38 million. In return, we actually gave up Eric Miller, Acuna, um, who's a 27-year-old. I don't know why I keep doing the back button. Hudson Head, who never really worked out for us. He was the piece we got from the Padres. Never really developed his center field range, his outfield range. Um, he's in Double A now for the Dodgers. Mojica, third baseman, decent. Could be something. Just kind of getting some depth out. Caro. And then we got Kyle Hurt for Mitch Keller, pretty much. He's a 28-year-old reliever with really good stuff. He's going to be like our setup guy. Not much control, but I have his strategy set to not really pitch around guys. So hopefully his walk rate can go down from 18%. But in AAA, he had a 10%, so it's a lot better. 4 walks per 9, though. His home runs are a little up, but well, we have some. We like him. Landon Knack, who is going to start in AAA, starting for us. 29 years old already. Um, Not really much here. 23 days in the major leagues. Kind of a filler. And then Andy Pajes, who I really like. Kind of like Dylan Cruz, really, but a little bit better. He can play the same corner outfield, but he has better base running and pretty much a little bit better current ratings than uh, Dylan Cruz. I'm going to get his game strategy set. He can steal quite a bit, so I do like that 70 stolen base um, rating. So we got Andy Pajes. He is 2 years in the majors, making minimum again for this year, and then arbitration next year. Um, and then we also got 1 million in cash. So pretty good deal, He's a original pirate. Um, Gave him up. We're recovering a little bit of his money, and that's it. But we got some good pieces: Kyle Hurt and Andy Pajes. So a reliever and a corner outfielder who they're not really gonna. Pajes is gonna play kind of like Dylan Cruz. Um, and then let's move on to December. We traded Austin Wells to the Nationals for Nasim Nunez, who I really like. This is a guy I tried to acquire last year when I was trying to get a shortstop. This time they would take Austin Wells, who really developed into a decent, um, backup catcher, can play first, can play corner outfield. So upside there, but we got Nasim Nunez, who has a 75 infield range, automatically is going to take the um, starting shortstop role from Rafaela. Rafaela was not good last year, but Rafaela is still in AAA, can fill in. Nunez had a 61 WRC plus last year, but with a 320 OVP, 2 years in a row pretty much, but had 2 WAR because his defense is just really good. So we'll take that, and then we traded OG Nick Gonzalez, who never really panned out for us, to the Twins for Edward Julian. Nothing really crazy here, just taking a flyer on Mr. Julian. They covered a couple mil of his, couple 100,000 of his deal, 35%, and he will be up and down from AAA, most likely. Um, he's not really looking too hot, but it's a flyer. It's whatever really. What else? We we traded Trey Gonzalez, who we do like, to the Dodgers, along with Nick Frasso, who we also like, but was kind of stuck in AAA, Purgatory, Brandon Dixon, McAdoo, to the Dodgers for Emmett Sheehan, who we then just traded to the Reds, but we'll go over that in a second, and Luis Torito, so 17-year-old pitching prospect. Um, just getting some depth out of here. Brandon Dixon was looking okay, but we made the move. Nothing crazy there. We DFA'd Reggie Crawford. He made it through waivers and sent him down to Double A. He's just going to be a pitcher now, but doesn't really look promising. We'll see how that works out. Yelber Diaz was claimed in the or picked in the Rule 5 draft. I'll do a little scouting report on him. He was in AAA last year for us, 24 innings. Was hurt a lot of the year. We got him in that Brian Reynolds deal and Curta and Alec Thomas. And that is not the end of our big moves. In January, we traded Alec Thomas to the Orioles for Colby Mayo, who was going to be playing a lot of DH and third base, first base, outfield, and Medina, who's a 17-year-old catching prospect. So Alec Thomas for Curta and Medina. We gave up some other prospects here, and I don't like his avoid Ks. And then, yeah. And so Alec Thomas wanted a good amount of money in ARB. We covered a couple mil, or 4 mil of his deal, and sent him to the O's. Really liked Alec Thomas, but he was getting a little expensive. His defense and center was getting a little weak. And so we shipped him off for Kobe Mayo, which we are happy about because we immediately turned around and signed Mayo to a 7-year, $40 million deal with team options in the back. Huge, huge team friendly deal. So we'll take that. Last year, he had a 107 WRC plus. He had 3 years pretty much with the Orioles. Didn't really do much. 95 WRC plus, 3.8 WAR. So hopefully he can reach his prime, 25, 26, and hit for us. We had Grant McCray up. He was going to be our starting center fielder after that. But then we made another move, and you'll see what we did there. We traded Piguero, who was kind of an odd man out. Really liked him, but was just not going to get much playing time. Had a lot of depth. Traded him to the White Sox for Drew Thorpe, who is going to be closing in AAA. We designated Malloy for assignment. He passed through waivers, and also Ashby passed through waivers. Both went to AAA. And then we traded Jorge Barosa to the Reds with Emmett Sheehan for Hunter Green. Not a huge. This is like kind of a mid deal. We traded 240-man guys, because we had a huge crunch for one. They ate half of his deal. We're gonna be paying him. Let's see. We will be paying him Hunter Green, 6.7 mil and 7.72. So not bad at all. We ended up keeping Hayes. We were gonna trade him, but then we're like, you know what? We're gonna keep one of the OG guys. Not trade another, Mitch Keller. We're gonna trade, but we're gonna keep Hayes, give him another shot. But he might be a deadline piece that we can move. And then we signed Domingo Santana from Croatia, and he only wanted 4 mil. I mean, he wanted a minor league deal, and I said, we're gonna give you that, and you're gonna make the team. So he is automatically on the major league roster. You can look at our rotation. We've got Paul Skeens, Hagen Smith finally making the rotation. May need to do some openers for him with his sidearm, but I don't really care about sidearm. I'm going to see how it works. Jared Jones, Jordan Hicks, not looking amazing now, but we're going to see how he works. And Brian Bayo. So like our rotation, we got Bednar 1 more year. Hurt Hunter Green's going to be in the bullpen for now as a setup guy, unless someone gets hurt. Mason Miller is going to be like a stopper. Kyle Bradish is going to be like long relief slash middle relief. Clevenger specialist, middle relief. Domingo Santana, middle relief. And Luis Sill, middle relief. So we like this. The lineup, I think we do have an injury. No, we don't. Okay. Lineup wise, we are putting Marseille in center. What was I going to do? I was going to put Rafael in center, but he was just horrible in spring training. And I was like, you know what? We kind of trust Marseille's 60 outfield range for now. It's the same as Alec Thomas. He's probably going to give us the same production as him. 108 WRC plus last year. You know, he's better on the base paths, better eye, better avoid case. So we'll see. We got Tamar Johnson, we got Piora, Jack Swinsky, Colby Mayos, Clinton hitting cleanup, DH, Cruz, Andy Diaz, who we're having Curta go every second day. Brian Hayes, Marseille, and Nunez. So I already like our team a little bit better. We had to make some moves because of our budget, 29th in the league still, but we moved up to 27th. We are paying Bednar 18.9 mil, Sawinski 11.8 mil, and we have Sawinski for 2 more years, 1 more year after this, and then Jordan Hicks, free agent to come, Alec Thomas gone, Mitch Keller gone, O'Neill Cruz 1 more year after this year, but overall looking good. We have Henry Davis waiting in the wings as a DH, even as a backup catcher, backup first baseman. And we have Foscue also. Foscue and Davis are going to be like, you know, the ultimate. Whoever gets injured, they're going to fill in. So even if like Tamar Johnson gets injured, we can move Cruz to second. We can move Foscue to first, that kind of thing. So don't mind there. Same with the outfielders. Piora, we have Cruz and Pajes for Sawinski and Piora, even Marseille. So no worries there. The only worry is right now center field. So if Marseille gets hurt, Rafael is going to be up, or Grant McCray. So that's the only problem with us right now. Overall, the minor league system, we're 6th out of 30. We have the 5th ranked prospect, Barajas, who we got in the international signing in 2026. We got Domingo Santana, who we just signed, David Tristan from 2025 international signing. He's probably going to move up to A-ball soon. CJ Sampson, our first round pick, chilling in rookie ball still. Probably going to make a move for A-ball here in a couple months, hopefully. And Bubba Chandler, Luis Zamora, who we signed in 2026. 27 years old. 17 years old, sorry. And then we also signed a couple international guys this year. We can go over. We were the first 2 to strike. We got 2 power hitters, Dominic Malay, maybe, from Australia, 75 power potential. We signed him to a $1.9 million signing bonus. And then we signed Pacheco, 90 power potential, 16 from the Dominican. Went high power guys. And we are out of money after that, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we didn't sign anybody else. Yeah, so 2 guys. We are out of money. Pretty sure. Yeah, 0 money. So that's our international signing. We didn't really sign anybody else at in free agency, but we can take a look at other teams real quick. So in the division, we got the Cubs. They got Matt Shaw, Triantos, who came up a couple years ago, looking okay. PCA, dog. Yeah, he's probably due for an extension soon. On KC, 2.2 WAR last year, looking okay. Valeros, who looks decent. Good hitting tool right here. 97 WRC plus last year after a 142 the year before. Seiya Suzuki still there. Ian Happ is still there. Signed a big extension. Christopher Morel, 1.4 WAR last year. Can play anywhere. Not that great though. Dansby Swanson was really good last year, so he's still with the Cubs. And then Justin Steele, Blake Snell with them. Signed in 2024. Has had a couple good years. One really good year. So that's cool for him. He had 9.1 R WAR in 2025. Wow. And then Chris Paddock, who they signed last year to a 4-year deal. Lance McCullers signed just this year. Was with Houston last year. Was okay. 2.1 WAR. Really good actually. 4 R WAR. So they're looking good. Um, and Jordan Wicks looking okay. And Luke Little, Corton, and then let's look at the Reds. Traded them some guys. Blake Dunn, Sal Stewart, Marte, Ellie De La Cruz. He signed an extension yet? Let's see. He did. Wow. 8 years, 260 mil. That seems fair. For sure. Matt McClain, Will Benson, Edwin Arroyo playing second. Marte's playing short. Not sure why. Arroyo is a demon short. Oh, he's not that good actually. In this sim. Friedel, nothing really moving the. They got Pepio now, obviously. Emmett Sheehan from us and the Dodgers. Moretta from us. Brubaker from us. So, and then the Brewers. We made some in division trades, so it is what it is. Brewers look pretty similar. They got Trey Savage up, their 21st overall pick. He's looking really good. He had a really good debut last year. And DL Hall, Brent Herter. We got the Cardinals, Victor Scott. Nothing really crazy here. They got Wilmer Diaz. Nolan Arenado is playing first base now. Brandon Woodruff's with the Cardinals. Liberatore, Connor Phillips, John Schreiber, Drew Rom. Nothing crazy there. Let's look at the Diamondbacks. They still have Brian Reynolds, Gallen, Frias, McCarthy, De Los Santos, Giants, Chang from us, who was not good last year, but the year before he was actually decent. Matos, looking pretty good. 4 WAR last 2 years ago. Oh no, yeah, this is 2026. They've already played a couple games. They played the Korean series, I guess. Jungle Lee, Nick Castellanos with the Giants, Austin Meadows with the Giants, Taylor Ward, David VR, Bailey, Ortega, who I like, um, Logan Webb, Kyle Harrison, this guy, Winkowski from the Dodgers. Okay. Keaton Wynn and Tang. All right. Not looking too hot. Anybody crazy? Michael King went to the Rockies. Dodgers. Let's see what they're looking like. Outman, Luis Arraez, traded with Miami in 2027. Early, like just a couple months ago. Mookie Betts. Otani still kicking. We got Vargas, Bellinger, Yamamoto, Bobby Miller. Pretty much the same. And now they got Mitch Keller. So you're welcome, Dodgers. They signed AJ Puck too, who was on our team, never pitched for us, to a $1.2 million deal. So typical Dodgers. Padres, Alan Roden. Daniel Susak is up for him. Where's their catcher? Ethan Salas. Salas not. Did he get traded? Or am I just missing him? No? Oh, he's suspended. Okay. That's why. He was really good last year. 4.5 WAR. So that makes sense. But they have two good catchers now. Daniel Susak's pretty good. He actually had some news too. Uh, what was this trade? Man, I should have went after Daniel Susak. Oh well. News involving player. Where is that at? Right here. new diet, new Daniel Susak. So he got participated in an unorthodox condition program involving strength and condition. So he is ready for an offensive surge. All right. Where did Juan Soto go? He just signed with somebody. The Mets. Yeah, after being with the Dodgers for 2 years, he signed with the Mets for an opt-out after 4 years, 125 million. So he's just making the rounds. He's Nationals, Padres, Yankees, Dodgers, and now Mets. So I'm sure the Yankees fans love that. That is very interesting. The Mets look pretty good. Let's check the preseason predictions. The Orioles are supposed to win 91 games. They still look really good. I added Alec Thomas for them. Uh, Tyler Wells, yeah, similar team. Tampa Bay Rays, supposed to be good. Yeah, they look pretty good still. Yankees supposed to be okay. Volpe Dominguez is really good. I tried to trade for him, and they would not budge. That's probably a good thing on them. 4.9 WAR last year after 6.2. Spencer Jones is up. Was really good last year. 32 home runs. He's looking. That was AAA, but now he's up with the majors. 8 days in the majors. That's this year. Spencer Jones, Gleyber Torres, J.P. Crawford's now with them. Free agent signing. 4.2. That's okay. I mean, he's not a good shortstop, so that's pretty rough. Volpe should probably play short. Yeah. Then maybe they'll figure that out. Trent Grisham, Rodon, Trevor McGill, and then let's see. Jays, Red Sox supposed to be under 500. Let's look at us. We're supposed to win the division, 89 wins. Cubs, Brewers, Cardinals, pretty good division. Rockies supposed to win the NL West. Braves, look at them, same team. Oh, they have Chas McCormick now, Austin Riley, Michael Harris. Yeah, pretty good team. Kelnick, DeJean? No, come on. That's rough. Strider's out for 8 to 9 months. Wow. So, they're looking good. They got Devin Williams. And then Tigers. Let's look at them. Chase Young, looking really good. Riley Green, dog. Lonnie White, who we traded. He's supposed to hit third for them. That's pretty cool. He's fragile, though. Man. But he had 59 WRC plus, 250 plate appearances. That's not good. Colt Keith looking really good. Eddie Leonard, sorry. Parker Meadows, Torkelson, Alex Sanchez from us actually has put up some decent years for them. Good defensive catcher. Nothing else though. Scooble, Matt Manning, Montero, Reese Olson, Fado. Yeah, they look good. And then the Guardians. Yeah, pretty good team. A lot of lefties. Kind of like Mr. Paul Sporier's team in a way. Gavin Williams is up. Tristan McKenzie, Tanner Bybee. Yeah, they're looking like a similar team to years past. Twins. They have Royce Lewis still. They assigned, or they traded for Vlad Guerrero. 1 year left. Who they trade? A couple prospects. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good haul for 1 more year. 4.1, 4 WAR in 2 years in a row, and 3.7 in 2024. So pretty good deal for both teams. Buxton, wrecked. Um, Jeffers, Correa, Brooks Lee. Yeah, pretty good. I almost traded for David Festa, but I didn't like his personality. Um, it was the trade. I forgot who it was. I think it was looking at Hayes deals, and that one just stood out to me. But then I didn't really like where he was at. Tried to trade for Cole Young and Harry Ford too, but didn't work out. Also tried to trade for Santander, but I didn't really see a spot for him in our outfield. He he's like an okay player, but Dylan Cruz and Paez kind of took that opportunity away. But so he goes to the Mariners. J Rod still looking like J Rod, not like an 8 WAR season yet though. So a little rough there. Luke Raley, Kevin Biggio, old friend, um, Sirota. Don't really see much here, but whatever. Luis Castillo, Kirby, Musgrove now with them. Who they trade? He trade for Cole Emerson. Okay, he's supposed to be really good in real life. Um, But yeah, they Logan Gilbert still, so their rotation's looking kind of stacked other than Hancock. And then let's go Rangers, see what they're doing. Evan Carter, Collie. Where is Simeon? Simeon, he's playing first now. Okay, I like that. I like that. They got Seager at third. See, this makes sense from the Rangers. Nathaniel Lowe, DH. William Contreras, who they made a trade for with the Cardinals for a couple prospects. Yeah, so that's a pretty good deal. He's due for pretty much a 1 year deal with with a buyout team with no buyout team option. And then Barrero. Okay, I don't like this. They should just put Simeon at second and figure out another DH. Put Lowe at first, but not my team. Lowe's not a good first baseman. Find another first baseman. But they have Contreras now. They have DeGrom, who isn't that good anymore. Was good last year though. Sean Gray, but yeah. So we could just play 1 game or 2 games. Figure that out. Um, Playing the Astros. Look at their team real quick. They got Melton, Tucker, Bryce Matthews. We just played them in the World Series, so it's a rematch from just the most recent World Series. So Paul Skeens, Framber Valdez, pretty familiar. Let me take off my sweatshirt. And let's get this started. Let's do it. Big series to start off the year. Let's see what happens. So we'll do is half inning, nothing. Paul Skeens on the mound. He gives up a base runner. They get a run. It was a double by Yordan Alvarez. Still kicking our butts. Nothing for us on offense. They're threatening again. Nothing. We're threatening. We don't score. They don't score. Now it's 1-1, so we do score finally. Double for Foscue. Wait. I guess he's. Yeah, because it's a lefty lineup. So he's in for Cruz. Mayo walked. Zawinski struck out. Hayes walked. And then Curta walked to get a run in. So good on them. And now Skeen's back on the mound. 49 pitches. Pretty efficient. 61 pitches. Doing well. We're going to get somebody up just in case. A righty. Kyle Hurt. And now he's in trouble. We're going to bring in Hurt. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. No. He struck him out anyway. Now we're bringing in Hurt. They're bringing in nobody. Okay, we got Hurt. 3-1 count. Can't walk him here. Okay, so definitely can't walk Campbell here. 0-2 count to him. It hits him. Oh my gosh. So Hurt needs a little mound visit. We're going to get a lefty going. Clevenger. We only have one lefty. Okay. Kyle Hurt, come on. 2-0 count to Altuve. Line towards short, and Nunez has it. He is a vacuum out there. Love that. Colin Poche is in, lefty. We got a runner at second. 3-2 count to Peoria. Johnson's at second right now. That's strike 3. We're still down 1. And now we'll get Clevenger up. A couple lefties, and then we'll get Luis Hill. Luis Hill. Foscue gets out of it. And now, let's see what we do. We get a runner at second. Foscue double. Mayo's up now. 2-2 count. Strike 3. Lefty Swinski up. 3-1 count to him. Look at a walk is fine. Ball 4. Yep. Poche still in. Hayes in at the plate. 1-2 count. That's a wild pitch. 2-2 count now. Need a fly ball or something. Hit in the air. Yep, toward left. Bregman is out in left. Interesting. And no one, he doesn't tag. Foscue doesn't tag. So that might be on me, but he has decent speed. Curta's up now. Moran is in. Another lefty. Lift up in the air, short right, and Tucker has it. So we go down, get runners on, don't score. Alvarez is up. We'll do one more batter for Clevenger. And it hits him. So too many hit by pitches here. Hold on, let me not bring in Heel. uh, when he is tiring. He's still tiring. Whatever. Okay. So healer's in, trying to get out of this. He does. Marseille's leading off. We're gonna go Cruz here, or Pajes. And then we're gonna do lefty v righty. Yep. 1-1 count. Pajes at the plate. Ground ball left side of the infield. That'll do that. And we're gonna do Davis for Nunez. Alright. 2-2 count to Davis from Hader. Strike 3. Tamar Johnson, last chance. 3-1 count to him. We'll take a walk, yeah. Now we can try to steal. Piora up now. Lefty v righty. We like this. That's a strike. Try to steal second. Runner going. 1-1 count now. And he's safe at second. So now we have a chance to get this run at ball 4. We have Foscue up. Take a pitch. Maybe get into a hitter's count. Strike 1, and now it's 2-2. Swing and a miss. So Hader strikes out Foscue to end the game. We fought a little bit. We had 4 hits. Got some base runners. But it is what it is. They walked us 7 times, and we didn't really take advantage of it. But we'll play game 2. Why not? And let's see if we can. Okay, we have a bunch of DFAs. Oh, we have Cade Smith. I forgot. We signed him. Oh, we claimed him off waivers. So, did I put him on the? He's already on the 40. So I just need to send somebody down. Unless I just trade him. Domingo Santana. Okay, we'll send Domingo Santana down just to get some run in at the AAA level. So we're gonna go with Hayden Birdsong in AA. And then we're gonna go Santana, starting pitcher. There we go. And then AA, we'll make sure Hayden Birdsong. Yeah, okay, cool. We're good there. And now the DFA is somebody. We have a bunch of like random people on the DFA because I actually made roster limits of the minors 32, 32, 32, 32, and then left these open and then made some age limits. I think I did like 28 or something for AAA, like 25 for AA. So just to keep it a little easier to handle for me and the AI GMs. What's going on here? How's Gilbert Diaz? Do you think he's gonna stick with the Yankees? Maybe. Luis Mora, how's he looking? Looking pretty good. Sure. Estrada. Scouting discovery. Pretty good. All right. I limited the scouting discoveries to few per team, so that'll work out, I think. But let's do at least one more game. Hagen Smith on the mound has the number 2 spot in our rotation. See how he works against some lefties here. We got a new lineup with the righty on the mound. I like Marseille ahead of Hayes because Hayes is just horrible offensively. Hayes is really he has to step up or he's getting traded. He does have a really team-friendly deal for what he does at third base, but I'm kind of just giving him more run because we could easily put Cruz there. All right, 1-0 Astros through 4.5 innings. We got Hagen Smith, 64 pitches. He gets through that. I think we should look up. Let's go Bradish and see if we score. We do not, so we're going to give Hagen Smith one more batter. Put on the ground right side. That's in the right field. So we're going to bring in Bradish. See if he can do anything. He gives up a run. Righties do up Cade Smith. Be his debut. Debut as a Pittsburgh Pirate. Really like his stuff. He's in trouble. He gets out of it though. And now let's go with let's give Hunter Green his first try in a Pirates uni. They have a lefty in, so I'm only gonna pinch hit Cruz, so we can do until runners in scoring position. All right, 2 outs now. Piora's at second. 1-0 count to Mayo. Trying to get a run in here. Swing by Mayo, line towards third. Campbell's there. He makes a catch. So 6 hits, no runs for us. Let's bring in Hunter Green. See if we can get through this half inning. He is struggling. He gets out of it though. Hader's in. We're gonna pinch hit Foscue. We still have K Doty, by the way. So he's like ultimate bench guy. He actually has good ratings in left and right potential. So we can actually do something with that. Foscue up against Hader. 0-1 count. Struck out last night, or 2 nights ago to end the game. Line drive center field. And Tibbs makes a great catch. Who is this guy? First round pick in 2024. He looks pretty good. I mean, he looks like a 2-win player. Andy Rodriguez up, 2-2 count. Hit in the air, center field, and Jolks makes the play. Let's pinch hit Henry Davis for Marseille. 2-2 count, looking like another strikeout, and he did. So, Pirates can't put any runs on the board again. 2 games, we have 1 run, so let's play one more. Screw it. Let's at least try to salvage a 1 game on this 3-game opening series. Let's do it. I do like where this team is. I am a little scared of center field, but we do have some options in AAA just in case. We have Jared Jones going up against a righty, so let's go Curta. No back-to-back lefties here. Good balance, and let's get this going. Yeah, we started off hot. Solo home run for Piora, double for Cruz, gets a run in. Mayo ended up walking, so love that. Jared Jones, debut of the season, gives up 2. Just like that. Gives up 2 to tie it up. And we get another run, though. It was a single, a double, got the run in for Nunez. Nice. Love to see that from Nunez. And see if Jones can settle in here. Looks like he is a little bit. And we scored 3. Huge. 3-run home run for O'Neal Cruz. Let's go. Probably 2 more innings out of Jones if he doesn't struggle. He looks like he's struggling a little bit. We're going to get Mason Miller up. Go batter by batter here. 1-0 count. That's to Marseille. Huff will tag up to third. 1 more batter for Jones. Strike 3. He gets out of it. So we're up 6-2. Finally scored some runs for our pitchers. And we're bringing in Miller. 4-run game, so we're not going to go crazy here. We're going to go Kyle Hurt, getting some more run. Scored a 7th run here. Love to see that. We got a double for Marseille and then a single for Hayes. Love to see that out of those 2. And we'll bring in Hurt. Maybe he can go 2. And he's struggling. Get Bednar up just in case. 1-2 count. Deep right to Sawinski though. 0-2 count to Tibbs. Hard hit ground ball right side to Johnson, maybe 2. And it is. So Hurt gets out of it. He only throws 28 pitches too in 2 innings, so that's great. Piora homered, Cruz homered. Love to see that. We salvage 1 game in this series. Yeah, I mean, sorry for blowing past the off season. We made some trades. Hopefully they don't come back and bite us. We didn't really give up any prospects that were good, and we still have a bunch of top 200 guys, which is great. Colin White's looking good. He's 20 years old. He's still in rookie ball. Domingo Santana's going to get some run in AAA. Looks like he got 1 start in, 4 1/3. Not great, but he has low work ethic, but he's durable, so that's big. Um, Bubba Chandler's still getting running, so we're just hanging in there. George Lombard, we got in the Aroldis Chapman trade with Peoria. Isn't looking too hot, but he's an A-ball. Hopefully he has a good offensive year. Gets his strikeout rate down. That'd be phenomenal. Check the waiver wire real quick. Nothing going. Any free agents that are still kicking that want minor league deals? Seth Brown, Carlson, Casey Mize might be a good one. No, I don't want to give him money like that. Minor league deal. Mountcastle. It's actually not bad. I mean, I'll just keep an eye on these guys in case we get some injuries. So I don't really want to take anybody's spot in AAA. Paul Goldschmidt. Rough man. Tristan Gray. Man, so many decent players, but still hanging out. But yeah, that'll do it for this episode. I'll be back mid-season trade deadline, something like that. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.